We're honored to be partnering with the Alan Jackson Ministries, and today I want to point you to their podcast. It's called Culture and Christianity, the Alan Jackson Podcast. What makes it unique is Pastor Alan's biblical perspective. He takes the truth from the Bible and applies it to issues that we're facing today: gender confusion, abortion, immigration, Doge, Trump, and the White House, issues in the church. He doesn't just discuss the problems. In every episode, he gives practical things we can do to make a difference. His guests have incredible expertise and powerful testimonies. Each episode will make you recognize the power of your faith and how God can use your life to impact our world today. The Culture and Christianity podcast is informative and encouraging. You could find it on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. Alan Jackson Ministries is working hard to bring biblical truth back into our culture. You can find the Culture and Christianity podcast, sermons, and other thought-provoking teachings on our Pastor Alan's YouTube channel at Alan Jackson Ministries. So apparently there was the Subway chucker. We could put the B-roll up here. So apparently someone threw a Subway sandwich at a federal agent. And we said, okay, fine, some typical lib. That probably works for, some trans organization. Nope. Turns out, who was he, Sean Davis? Who was the sub-chucker?
Yeah, the sassy sub-chucker, as I believe he is now known, is a 37-year-old international affairs specialist, a non-attorney, who was hired in 2022 by the Biden administration at the Department of Justice, is what we learned today.
There you go. That's what we care about.
Which is remarkable.
So wait, tell us more. He is also an openly gay guy, and so he works for the Department of Justice. So let me just get this straight. So someone who works for the DOJ is throwing objects and breaking federal laws against federal law enforcement?
Apparently, and there's some more hilarious connections here. It's bad enough that he works for DOJ and was assaulting federal officers. But according to court records that we looked at, his attorney is something of a famous criminal defense attorney. Her name is Sabrina Schroff, who is known for having represented Billy McFarland, who was the Firefest huckster, who also got in trouble for throwing out some filthy sandwiches to concert goers at Firefest.
That's depressing. So look, the left has gotten used to the idea that they can get paid a lifelong salary to be a political operative on a taxpayer dime and never face any consequences. And so look, of course, this guy should go to jail. He should be put behind bars. But Sean, do you think that this is a window into who is actually in the deep state of our government? Like that guy who forcibly throws the subway and he runs away like a little fairy. Look at that. Oh, wow. I run in my pink little shirt and my... Yeah, I love those guys just hunting them down. So tell us, how many of these kind of anti-American, fairies are in our government?
I think the worst thing I can say about that guy is he throws like Barack Obama.
That's right.
But the federal government is full of people like this, and it's actually why they all freaked out when Trump went and shut down USAID, this gajillion-dollar massive industrial complex, which seemed to only be used to fund the left. This is what they do, whether it's through sue and settle, whether it's through NGOs that survive entirely on taxpayer money, or whether it's through the permanent bureaucracy with people like this. This is how they control the government, and this is how they're able to get paid to do their activism under the color of just normal federal service. And it has to stop. And quite honestly, it's no wonder that conservatives and Republicans have such a hard time implementing their agenda, because at every single step, on every floor of every building, they have people like this subverting the agenda while pretending to just be nonpartisan, objective civil servants, and it's got to stop.
Look, I mean, Doge did not go nearly far enough, and we have a budget fight coming up this fall. The Senate and the House, they're going to probably try to do some omnibus, and we need to just draw the line, not allow it. Why do these people still work for the U.S. taxpayer? We need mass layoffs, mass firings. And by the way, start with guys like this. I mean, what good is he bringing to the Department of Justice? He's throwing Subway sandwiches, being hunted by federal officers. Why do we need gay 37-year-olds working in international affairs at the Department of Justice? How is that making us safer? It's not about the gay thing or whatever. It's just the point is that it's obvious that he has an agenda. He's open about it. He's not there. It's just a sense of entitlement, and he's chucking objects at federal law enforcement as he himself is a federal employee. Final thoughts, Sean Davis.
Yeah, well, a big problem here is you've got a bazillion different employees. It's hard to know who all the bad ones are. You've got to have good people in place at the political level to fix this. And the Senate so far has only confirmed 100-something of Trump's political nominees. There's still hundreds waiting to be confirmed, waiting to take their jobs in these agencies. And you just can't expect one person at the top to go in and be able to know where all the bodies are buried and who all the extra weight is to get rid of it. You got to have your full team in place. And for reasons that I just don't understand, the Senate's being allowed to just obstruct and around and prevent Trump from getting his full team in place, which leads to this type of nonsense.
Got a big problem there. I mean, that's huge. That is a window. I hope the takeaway is this as we say goodbye to Sean Davis from the Federalist. I want you to extrapolate a standing army of 600,000 fairies that throw Subway sandwiches. That's who staffs your government. We should fire them all.